Hello, welcome back to LiveENODING. In this episode, I'm just gonna share with you this classic example. Basically, you start with an object. Like in this case, I start with a box, and this box can be of any 3D shapes. You can also use icosphere. And what happened is that you pass this 3D mesh through some kind of noise, whether it's a vector noise or vector turbulence or other method to get like random shapes. And then so at the end you're gonna get all kind of randomized version of the box. You can also use something like a icosphere, for example, and you can increase the subdivisions, change the radius, you can adjust the noise and get all kind of different shapes. And in this case, we're generating 72 number of random icosphere based on this vector p field. So we can also change this into any number that we like. You can perhaps use a plane, for example, plug into here, and this plane you can spread some random stone. You can, if you're happy with this stone, you can always bake it out and then use it for like an assets. So I guess yeah, this is pretty simple. And if you like this setup, you can always like select all of them and then save it as preset. Save as preset. Name it stones. Okay, and then now the stones is now here. And if we create a new file, whenever you need like some stones, you can go to the presets, click on stones. It's funny thing, it always crashes while I'm recording. Not sure why, but doesn't matter. Keep doing it. Stone. So now we have this bunch of stones. If you just need like how many variations we need? 4 by 4, so we have 16. You can bake it out and then you group it, and then you can use this group with a particles instance, for example. And I haven't used particles for a while, but let's do that real quick. Plane particles. How many particles we want? 5,000 particles. And then for the instance, we select our group, and this guy should be ready to be a particle instance. So let's scatter some stones, stop it, pick random, and then the size. Okay, the size. There we go. If you want this to be kind of like a more procedural, you can, instead of baking it, you can plug it into BMS viewer. So BMS viewer, files save as SV rocks, stone or rocks, doesn't matter. So instead of viewer, we're gonna have this guy right here, and we can group it as alpha. And now we can select alpha group, and if we ever need like to increase the number of instance, we can always increase it here, make it 10 by 10, so we have 100 variations of the stone down here. We can actually delete it and it's gonna respawn itself. So I just accidentally delete the particle instancer. So let's do that again. New particles, select the first one. So a bunch of particles being emitted. Randomize the size, randomize this guy. So now we have particles emitting random number of stones, and the stone is coming from Sverchok, so this guy right here. So yeah, that's just a quick example of how you can kind of streamline the process of generating objects that you can use as a particles instance. Hopefully you find this useful. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.